Hello lovelies, it is Yuki Takeda, and there's a Splatfest going on right now, so we're taking part in that. I skipped the last couple of Splatfests, so... It's the usual stuff they say. Which one is real? Nessie, aliens, or Bigfoot? That's the one going on. Hello, Kelsey. I forgot they do sneak peeks for just how it's going. Yeah, I figured aliens were gonna win. It's actually really close, though. Well, winning, I should say. Haven't won yet. I was gonna pick aliens, though. Just because I actually do think that's the most logical thing that's real. Like, a plesiosaur might be real in the ocean, and we don't know it, but Bigfoot's definitely a hoax. Oh, that's right, I forgot they do seasons in this game now. Oh, I have to turn a fan on before I get started. It's so warm here. Okay. A bunch of new guns. And some new... Oh, a couple of new maps. Neat. The heck is this? It's been a while since I've been on, so... Probably like a few months. New type of kings. It's probably that raid mode or whatever. Okay, I'm ready to get into it. Oh god, what's going on now? Building of the train station. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. You can go to Inkopolis now. You can choose out whether you can choose whether you want to hang out here or in Inkopolis. I'm kind of indifferent either way. Okay, I don't actually care about this part. And you know what? I should probably... There we go. I had it on the wrong monitor. It doesn't really make any sense to have it over there. And unclaim rewards, apparently. I've literally never played that card game. And now you're telling me how to get... Okay, it's over there. It's good to know. Oh, I have to pick a team. Can we go with the aliens? Totally not because... No, actually, it's really not because of that. I would pick aliens if they weren't in the lead. You know. I do also have a feeling that they're most likely to win, but... Like I said, I genuinely think out of those three, aliens are most likely to be real. If we're going to overanalyze this, and, you know, which is kind of what I do every time they do one of these Splatfests. I put way more thought into it than I should. It's, like, not that deep, but I don't care. how the matches work in this game. I don't know. I don't feel like doing pro. Let's get warmed up. Something about the word pro in like any online game that like stresses me out. Like I'd rather just mess around and have fun. Those are ranked competitive matches, you know. Should give myself a refresher here. I'm sure what I have is fine. Oh yeah, because it has a crab tank. Yeah, crab tank's great. That's off to a good start. This thing is not the most ideal Wi-Fi machine. Let's try it again. Stuff happens. Funny way to crab tank. There's almost no point in rolling. It's pretty much just deploy it where you want to use it, and that's it. Well, I hope this... Well, I don't know. If this doesn't work out for me today, we could just go... Oh, there we go. Probably will expect some kind of a connection to cut out or something at any random point. It happens. Already have the crab tank ready. Oh my god. That didn't work. That's pretty lucky. Or they're good. It's either lucky or they're good. I don't know which. Oh my god. Someone else's crab tank. Okay, we got that. Just goes to show you that just because you have a crab tank doesn't mean you're set. What kind of name is NB Kisser? What does it even mean? Non-binary kisser? Is that what that means? What a weird name. I always get a kick out of reading some of these names, though. They come up with some good names. Oh my god! I got double teamed. I don't think this is going very well for us. I think I like kind of Oh, they got me. Oh, God, I should have gotten them. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. I'll stick with this gear. I might switch to the arrow spray at some point. Pretty sure I have that in some variation. Sometimes I think about how, out of all the competitive games out there, this is the only one that I actually enjoy enough to like try and stream these Splatfests. I could be playing COD or something, but I don't. I mean, how many people stream COD anyway? Like, you can go literally anywhere to watch that. Probably a lot harder to find someone streaming this game. The heck is he? Shoots bows. Yeah, I like this game. Like, it's just so unique. Ever since the first one came out, I just found like the added, you know, spraying turf part of it more interesting. Like, it's like, yeah, it's obviously kind of a kid's game, but it's the concept is so addictive. Like, there are adults playing this too, you know? Like, it's whatever. There we go. We got each other. Or that Lyra person got one. I don't know. That's probably a mix. Oh my god, where did they come from? I got them at any rate. Oh my god. Oh, okay, we got each other. I'll settle for a draw. Oh my god. Oh my god. I literally didn't look at the map at all. I have no idea how it's... Oh, that's... I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh yeah, we did. Oh, I like the beret that Ming had. Kind of wish I had that beret. I could check the store. I should probably do that. I'll check the store quick. That's the wrong way. That's not the store. That's the locker room. Was that somebody that I'm friends with? Warriors? I don't remember ever adding them to my friends list. Whatever. I don't think I remember half the people that are on my Switch friends list. I remember one of them I added just because we had like... Oh, I'm pretty sure I've talked about that before. I'm Satsuki from like the anime Kill la Kill, and they were Rio. Anyway, stores. Oh, you know what? I'm so used to doing it this way. Check the headgear. I should have learned what the actual stores are for immersion. Not Couture. And there's... Oh, of course it's not here. That'd have been like the weirdest luck if the beret was actually here. That's fine. Maybe someday. I probably don't play the game enough to find stuff like that I specifically want, but... I can't remember if the app for this game on the Switch app, the app on the app, make that make sense. The app on the app. It I can't remember if you can get exclusive stuff through the phone app or not. You could for the second game, but I don't know for the third one. You know, going back to COD, there have been times where, like, I've thought about playing one of the Call of Duty Battle Royale games, but what were they called again? I don't remember. I don't remember, but like, I thought about it, but I never did. I think you have to... Warzone, that's what it was called. I think you have to buy Modern Warfare 2 to get Warzone 2? I don't even remember. But, yeah, I'm just never good. Because Battle Royale, God, Battle Royale is so overdone. If I was going to play any Battle Royale game at this point... Well, a friend would get me to start playing Fortnite again, but not even because Battle Royale, but... Like, Fortnite lets you actually play, like... maps that are made by players now. And they, made it too so that... I guess the easiest way to put it is that the Unreal Engine, you know, if you're like a game developer, you could, long story short, make a game within Fortnite It's it sounds super weird. I think they're trying to compete with Roblox, which actually isn't a bad idea because I don't want to play Roblox. Like Roblox, you can do some neat stuff in Roblox, but I don't feel like playing Roblox. And a Fortnite, like you do the same stuff. I would prefer that personally. Anyway, Battle Royale. Yeah, if I was gonna play Battle Royale, it'd be that Vampire Masquerade Blood Hunt. So that's like, I played a bit of that, and it was I really liked the gameplay. I just wish it wasn't a Battle Royale. Like it was a single player game where you're like a vampire, like scaling the sides of buildings and doing neat stuff. Like, I wish it was a single player game. The gameplay is really fun. There aren't enough vampire games out there. I'm always down to play a game where you play vampire. I can only think of two off the top of my head that are like modern, and I like them both. I might actually stream one of them at some point. It's called V Rising. It's still in early access. I've played a good amount of it, despite it being in early access, and I normally don't play games in early access because I want to play the finished product. But that one, if I did stream it, I'd probably find other people I could play with too. If I can convince other people to play with me. It's a wet biscuit. I do not want to try eating a wet biscuit. That sounds terrible. Surprised I haven't seen one like that soggy biscuit or something. Oh my god. They got me good. I have no idea how that one went. Like, checking the map's a thing, but... Oh my god, no, we didn't get that. Doesn't feel like it's really worth checking the map, because it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, are you really gonna change the way you're playing if you see... Well, maybe. I suppose some people would. Me personally, it's like, I look at the map, and it's all I get out of it is like, oh, we're not doing good, or oh, we're doing good. It's not really, like, gonna change how I do things. I kind of want to play the arrow spray. All right, we got that down. But that's like the easiest one to do. There's the arrow spray. Apparently someone decided to stay in my, whatever. Paint roller thing looks fun. Oh, you know what? I should try that I should try that for a match. It's, yeah, it probably can be, it can be fun. I like just having automatic weapons personally, but the melee weapons, if you know how to use them, yeah, you can get really good with them. It's pretty much just catch someone off guard, and especially with the roller, you just roll over them. Wow, that special, like, fills up really quickly. You see how quickly the bar fills up in the top right? Like, nice. It doesn't take much at all. Every time I come back to this game, I remember how much I love it. It's just mindless fun. Even if I'm not doing well on a particular day, like, it's still fun. I guess if I was getting constantly slammed match after match, that wouldn't be fun, but it never gets that bad. I mean, besides, like, an online multiplayer game, like, you're not gonna really die. Froggy not so fresh, but I guess I wasn't very fresh there either. I want to like Splatling, but it's kind of hard to maneuver. I guess if it worked like an actual minigun, it would be stupid OP. You basically have to like charge it, and then it'll just for the sake of argument, we'll say you charge it for like 3 seconds, and then it shoots for like 3 seconds, and then you gotta charge it again. It's just a meter that fills up and empties, which is kind of weird for a minigun. That's not how miniguns work, but I guess miniguns do quote-unquote charge, though, you know, rotating the barrels. Oh yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. Definitely did not win that one. Oh my god. You could probably have an oh my god counter if you were to clip like all of my Splatfest streams. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, the other thing I like about going back to Battle Royales and Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, the other thing I like about it is that it's set in Prague, which is like such a like if you actually like see how Prague looks like, it's such a gorgeous city. I would not mind visiting Prague in real life just because of the architecture that you can find there. It's a lot of like Gothic architecture. It's so gorgeous. I have no idea like what Prague as a city is like as a society, what it's actually like, but just that architecture. The other game modes are basically just, you go to private lobbies with friends, which wouldn't contribute to a Splatfest. Or, I mean, there's just ranked and unranked, pretty much. I think it's like every 2 hours, they rotate just 2 maps. So, like, You only have 2 maps that you automatically get pretty much thrown in, and then they rotate every 2 hours. That's basically how that works. I don't actually know how many maps there are total, but ranked though does have like different game modes. Like, no, you're right. Okay, no, there's I guess there's more than just ranked and unranked. Like unranked is just turf war. I guess since I lost communication, we could just do ranked. You know what? Let's just do ranked. It's not like I actually care about my rank, quote unquote. Oh yeah, tricolor battles are a thing too. So like, you know how there's like our team and their team, but but for the Splatfest in Splatoon 3, there are 3 different teams instead of just 2, like in the first 2 games. Somehow they have it where like the turf war is a 3-way pretty much. That's, well, yeah, actually it's literally what it says, mixing up into a 3-way battle. I think those are only during certain times. Oh, I forgot there are options for with friends. Well, at least I guess for open, not ranked. Which makes no sense. But, yeah. I think Nintendo wants some semblance of a... Like, if you play with your friends, you know, you can all, like, talk to each other in Discord and coordinate. And maybe they see that as unfair, I guess, is my only logic. It's the only thing I can think of why they do that. Because, like, any other multiplayer game, they're going to let you just team up with friends, Overwatch or whatever. They're not going to care, ranked or unranked. I did a stream a while ago with another VTuber and her friends. And I've been wanting to do that again, but I want to do it during a Splatfest, but it's so hard to like keep track of when the Splatfests are happening. Like every time I find out about them, it's like a week in advance at most. And I always just assume that she has plans already set up for like next weekend, you know what I mean? I'm sure I have to get a hold of her at least 2 weeks in advance. So it's kind of frustrating. Because they don't really give you a lot of like... I don't know, it's just really hard to keep track of when the Splatfests are happening. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know what a table turf battle is. Oh, that's a card battle. Okay. That's the card game that I frankly don't care about. That's kind of it. That's kind of it. Well, let's do ranked. If it's like the older games, ranked has like its own like set of like extra game modes with their own objectives. I remember there was one. It was pretty much, it's kind of like Overwatch's. I don't remember what they call it in Overwatch. There's like a payload. You gotta. One team is trying to get the payload from point A to point B. Just like guard it and have it while it just automatically moves from point A to point B, and then Team B is trying to prevent that from happening within a certain amount of time. I think that's a thing in this game too. That's like the first thing that comes to my mind from when I did play ranked in like Overwatch 2. Or, Overwatch 2. Splatfest 2. Oh my god, I can't words. Splatoon 2. Let's see what we get thrown into when we do ranked. Alright, this kind of just seems like a turn war. I wonder if they even have... Do they have it? That particular wording tells me that somebody else got disconnected. It wasn't me. I don't know, it's hard to say. I guess it could have been me and someone else, though. My Wi-Fi router is not, like, there's a whole other bedroom between me and the Wi-Fi router. So I'm not surprised that, if it's me, I'm not surprised that I'd have issues. I kind of expect it, to be honest. As long as Nintendo doesn't kick me for getting disconnected too many times. Because that's the thing. They assume that people are gonna rage quit. The game doesn't just let you rage quit, so if you get disconnected and you get a warning, it's them assuming that you just, I don't know, unplugged your router or something so that you could rage quit. And if it happens too many times, they just, I don't know, it's unfortunate. Because it's like, if you're actually trying to play and you just keep getting disconnected, it's just, you get punished. But I get where they're coming from and I don't blame them. It's just unfortunate if you're one of those people. It's kind of just, you need better internet. Or that happened when you used to play Dead by Daylight? Yeah. Okay, so I guess it's not just Nintendo. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I think you can actually change your Wi-Fi router's settings to make it so that that's not so much of an issue on your Switch. But I've never bothered to do it. My roommate's the one who pays for the internet anyway. I'd have to ask him to do it, which he probably would if I asked him. I just never really worry about it. It kept crashing on certain maps. Oh, crap. I wonder how good of a computer you need for that game. Usually the online competitive games, like, they're not very resource intensive, so you don't even need that good of a computer. Like Overwatch, for example. You definitely don't need that good of a computer to play Overwatch. It requires very few resources. They ban you for over a day? Oh god. I guess I don't know, like, I don't know if, like, maybe a first offense is like an hour or something. I wouldn't know. I actually don't play Dead by Daylight. I literally never have. Never really had an interest in it. I almost did play it once, like a few years ago when I had other friends that were interested in it. And then that never happened, so I never bought it. And now I just have zero interest. That still sucks, though. If you want to play the game and then it's just... Yeah, that sucks. I sympathize for you. I have not used this thing at all. There we go. I splattered a million. How long how early were you in the game where you got a name like me? You know what I mean? Like, it's like when you play any other multiplayer game and someone has a name like, they just have like the most basic average name like Frank or something. Like, you know that they're an OG of that game if they have a name like Jack or Frank or something. Yeah, the community is full of bullies and toxicity. I have heard that. I've also heard that there are just things about it. There are just flaws about the inherent gameplay that cannot be fixed, just the nature of the gameplay, just things about imbalance and stuff. I watched a video on it. I don't even remember who made that video. But he was just like, these are just like problems with the flow of each match, and there's nothing you can do about it because of the nature of the game. Oh, well, here was what I was talking about, rotation. Apparently, now that we've hit 5 o'clock, the maps have rotated. So we get a new map, or 2 new maps, you know, whatever. And then, presumably, when 7 o'clock comes around, unless it's every hour, it should be like every 2 hours, though, if I recall correctly. I wonder if Dead by Daylight's also like Rainbow Six Siege, where that toxicity is even worse if you're a girl. Someone on Twitch with the name Meow, like, oh yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. Like, how long have you been around here? You got a name like Meow. God, I literally quit playing Siege because I just saw like, oh god, this one YouTuber named Spontaneous. Oh my god, the things that people say to her just for having the audacity of being born with a vagina, it's the worst. That's why I quit. Like, I'm not really hiding the fact that I'm not actually a woman. I'm a man, but like, I still got upset about that. Like, I can't support a game like that. That the community is so toxic towards just like an entire like half of like the human population like that, just for like something they can't even control. And, oh god, it made me so mad. The things that they would say, and they would like team kill her just because she was a woman. Every time. It was so bad. I don't know if Dead by Daylight's like that, but if it was, I wouldn't be surprised. What am I doing? I was gonna look at the store now that new hour, new rotation, because I think the stores rotate every 2 hours too, in junction with. All right, I'm wrong about that. This is exactly the same as it was. What does that even mean? Bake the feet? Oh, because Bigfoot probably. That's probably what they were getting at. Something about that. Support Bigfoot and her wife, Mothman. Yeah, where's Team Mothman? I want Team Mothman. And do some more pro matches and see if like they actually do change or not. I literally don't care about my rank, so whatever. The options are like caring about your rank and getting mad when you don't win matches, or don't play ranked so you don't care about rank, or play rank and still don't care about rank. I guess those are your 3 options. People who actually care about rank in an online competitive game are like, that's how you get those rage compilations. I actually watch a lot of those. Like, just compilations of people just getting mad at like online multiplayer games and like smashing their keyboards and monitors. It's like, dude, it's just a game. You just threw away like what, $200 for a monitor. It's like, heck, my monitors are worth like $350. I couldn't imagine throwing $350 down the toilet just so that, or just because I was mad. Just because I was mad at a match in a game. Or even multiple matches. Even if I had a whole bad day of like bad matches, like I'm not breaking my stuff over it. I don't get it. It's just a game, dude. Like, calm down. Get up. Heck, if you're that mad about losing a match, like, go outside. Touch grass. Like, relax. I don't know. Do something else. You're not mentally prepared for just playing a game. And their name is Limon. Limon Su? But they probably just used that Japanese character just because of the face. Like, but it looks like the face of someone who's like shrugging that particular character they used. But oh my god. There, I got him back. Oh, that's my team. Let's see, oh my god. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Am I locked on? Somebody locked on to me? That's not what I said earlier. Sure. I don't remember what I said, but sure, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I got ganged up on. Go over here even though I don't know it's a really bad idea. Just get for the brisket. Yeah, I probably should have just went back to the original spawn point. Can't think of that. It's okay. It's not like I would have like changed the result of the game if I'd spawned at the beginning. Let's do the dynamo roller. I want to see how I do with it. Okay, so you can like throw kind of a ranged. Actually, that goes farther than I thought it would. It's a bomb. Oh shoot. Oh, you hold it down and then you can roll. Okay. So, if you want to, you can just keep doing that. I don't know how to phrase your question. Okay. Take all the time you need. It's all good. Oh, was that like a Pikachu? Okay, so it shoots horizontally if you're planted on the ground. But if you jump and then do it, it's a vertical attack. Interesting. Uh-oh. I feel like this weapon's all about the elements of catching people up guard. Because if you just try charging them, they're gonna catch you. Rolling is still good for when you want to lay down a turf. Oh, I actually got that person. Oh my god, the crab. He's a Japanese person. What hours in Japan? They're probably up to wee hours in the morning playing this game. Like us, you know, when the Splatfest is going on, and it's going on. Yeah, I got that guy. Oh no, I forgot. You run out of ink. I forgot that. Let's just like roll behind them. That'd be funny. That would be so funny. The enemy's rolling, just like along the ground, and then I'm rolling right behind them. They don't even know I'm there. That'd be funny. I'll just hang back just far enough to where they don't know. Oh, we definitely won that one. It's a landslide. You know what? That went pretty well using the roller, actually. I love that squeaking noise. It's something about that squeaking noise that amuses me. It's gonna sound really bad, but I'm genuinely curious because you mentioned it. But oh, do I still consider myself a man? Oh yeah, I'm a. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with asking that question. So like, I'm presenting as a woman right now, like, and I present as a woman like online, but like, I'm a man at the end of the day. I'm just a cross-dresser. In real life, I cross-dress occasionally for fun, like. I'll do like crossplays too for like anime conventions. I've been thinking about it. Like, I want to get more into shape, but when I get into shape, I like want to actually like take photos of crossplay too. It'll be fun. Like it's just kind of fun for me, you know. Like I don't have any intentions of transitioning from man to woman. Like, I'm fine being a man. It's just every now and then I like to. Like when I was in my old bands too, I would cross-dress on stage. My band was surprisingly fine with it. Like when I told them I wanted to do it, because I was struggling for the longest time. Like they all had like an aesthetic, and they wanted me to like find my, you know, my place in that aesthetic. You know what I mean? I couldn't. I tried finding something as a man, and like I couldn't really think of anything. And then eventually, that's its own story too. I talked to one of the guitarists, his half brother. Shoot, I just like communicated something when I didn't mean to. I was talking to his half brother and told him how like I wanted to get into cross-dressing, and he was like, dude, you need to do that on stage for people. Like he spent like 10 minutes explaining to me why I should do it in a band on stage, because I thought that I would cause all kinds of friction, and like the bands would be like, oh, we don't want to associate with them because they have a cross-dresser, and like no, they were totally chill with it, and they were even like, dude, if there were bands that were like that, we wouldn't even want to associate with them. And I was like, damn. So yeah, like the second half of my time in my old band, yeah, I was cross-dressing on stage, and it was super fun. If I ever get into another band, that's what I'm gonna do again. Like, it's just fun. And I'll do it just for like special occasions too, like when I'm with people that I trust. I did it for my sister had a baby shower. My sister had a baby shower like a couple of months ago. I did it for that. I'm also besides like the gothic Lolita aesthetic, I'm also just like goth, so I also have, you know, that kind of alternative attire too. I don't really have any just like, yeah, it's like cross-dress, and I have like alternative clothes, alternative style, you know what I mean? That was actually something that I always kind of liked when, I always was like darkly inclined, and I liked those kinds of clothes when I was like in grade school. Like when I played like Rock Band or something, like all the characters I made in the old Rock Band games, like that was inspiration for the way I dress now when I cross-dress. Holy crap, we dominated. The voice too is just kind of like I guess for an extra level of immersion, you could say. Because I could just cross-dress and talk in my normal voice. Like, I wouldn't actually have a problem with that, but I like having a voice associated with it. It's almost like having two sides to me, you know what I mean? It's not the same as like a drag queen either. Because drag queen is about this like, there's this kind of hyper femininity to it that it's almost like, the way I see it, like the way I see like other, like, you know, actual drag queens, you know, in the LGBT, it's like they're not necessarily hiding the fact that they were born men. They just I don't know. For me, as like a cross-dresser, it's like I'm actually like really trying to, I guess, hide the fact that I'm a woman, or that I'm a dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain. Because you say hyper femininity, and it's like you could say that the cross-dressing is also really feminine. Lolita fashion is also like hyper feminine in its own way, but it's like in a different way. I don't know. You could really get into it. I can make a whole, like, if I really wanted to, I could make like an essay video on it. But I wouldn't be the first one anyway. I'm pretty sure other people have made essay videos on that kind of thing too. I could make my own, like, I don't know. That's not really the kind of channel I want to make anyway. When we talk about, really just focus on video game content when it comes to like videos. Because obviously I've thought about videos too. Like, yeah, I stream a lot, but yeah, I saw that coming. I might as well just stick with Pro because it's like not even really different. Is it really? Thank you. It makes me happy to hear that, just, you know, just me being me can, like, be inspiring to other people. Oh, seriously? I didn't know that. It's just another reason for me to be, like, just really open about that, I guess. Yeah, it is a little different. I think it's definitely different. Transsexual versus transvestite. Yeah, it's. I don't have the same. You know, like I don't really have the. What's the word? I don't know if you. I'm assuming you probably have some level of dysmorphia. Not to really put you on the spot or anything, but I like. I don't know that as much. Like I have had times where it's like, even though I have zero intention of trying to transition, like there have been like times where it's like, oh man, I wish I was a woman. But like the difference is, it's like I wish I was a woman, not. I don't feel like I'm in the wrong. I feel like I'm in the wrong kind of body. You know what I mean? It's like. Anyway, at any point, yeah. The point is like that's still good. Dear, I'm glad that. Yeah, I'm glad that I told you my little story. I'm glad you asked. Yeah, no, I'm doing terrible. You're welcome. You know what? Thanks for asking. I'm not really afraid to hide that part. Yeah, they got me. Oh, we were so close. I'd always rather lose by a little bit than like be completely slaughtered. Like it always feels like you know it feels like a very fair victory on the other team's part when they win by just a little bit. I'm just kind of enjoying the roller, to be honest. I should try the Splatana again at some point. Splatana was new to this game, in particular, the third one. That one's like completely melee too. I just think it's kind of funny. Splatana. Can always appreciate a pun. Yeah, the roller definitely has its place in a team. As much as I enjoy like automatic rifles and stuff, like I feel like I'm actually doing a better job of this than that's usually how it works too though, to be fair. Like I have that a lot of time where like I'll switch to a different weapon like in any kind of game and be like, oh wow, I'm doing amazing in this. I should have been doing this the whole time, and then like I don't know. Over time I don't get as good. Or like a fighting game where you like try a new character in a fighting game and you're like, oh my god, I'm doing amazing with this character. Why was I not using this character the whole time? And then I don't know, you just kind of worse over time. That's just me though. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else has that issue. Oh, damn it. Alright. As long as it's just every now and then, it's not a big deal. I should have, like, actually, after this match, I think I'm gonna use the restroom. I don't dare try and use the restroom now, like, I'm gonna come back, like, I'm gonna be kicked from a match or something. I have no idea how that works. Like, Overwatch, it's like, if you are, like, AFK for, like, 10 seconds in a match, like, you're done. You're gone. Like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, it's too extreme. Like, come on, guys. Give me a little more credit, then I'm gonna be there in a timely manner. Wait, what's going on over here? I forgot how boring my locker is compared to like other people who've been playing a lot. Oh. Oh well. We'll see what that's like. We'll see what that's about after this. Somebody on their team is a roller. It's knowledge. I'm looking at how the map's moving. I'm sure that's the case a lot of times. There's what? Seriously? Oh god, I hope it's not me. I really should I should look at what my losses are before the match and then after the match and see if it's me. Alright, well, give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna get back. Okay, now I'm back. Wait, clean up. What just happened? That was weird. I don't know what I just came back to. Hello. Dude, let me know if the audio cuts out again. Like, I can't believe I had that issue yesterday where like the audio kept cutting out for some people. I went back and looked at the stream, the Twitch stream. It was Twitch in particular. I went back and looked at the video for Twitch, and it did indeed, like, the audio just stopped working, and I don't know why. But it was for multiple people, so I assume it was on my end. And I couldn't really find an answer for that. I'll have to keep looking. It's weird. switch. Okay, there we go. That was the perfect time to stop. Okay, apparently my ult is the vending machine. Where are the arrows in front of me? That one right there was just where I was gonna spawn. But the ones that have like a person's name attached to them means that someone on my team is about to spawn next to me. Because you don't have to spawn at the spawn point. If someone's like up ahead, so you're like here, this person was like, the person decided to spawn on me instead of at the beginning. It's an option, but it's risky. Because if they'd have spawned on me right when I died, like, they might have died, like, instantly because, you know. The other team can see it too, I think, if I recall correctly. The other team can see that my teammate is going to spawn on me, and they can basically just sit there and wait for them to spawn so that they can just continue throwing. So it's risky, but it can be beneficial if your team is like really pushing and it can save you some precious seconds just spawning on them instead of spawning at the beginning. Yep. So like I could show you right now. I will spawn on this person. And right now they're seeing the arrow of me spawning. Oh god, they like died right. They died in the time it took me to get there though. I lucked out though and did not die. Okay. And they took advantage of me spawning on them and they spawned on me, so it's like, you know, I guess that's enough. That's a thing that they can do. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, well. Oh my god. Okay, I feel like changing it up. Alien Defender. Oh, there's this Splatana. It's basically a windshield wiper. So you rapidly tap for a horizontal attack. Wait, hold up. No. I guess they're all vertical attacks. Quote unquote. It's like even though I'm swiping horizontally, the actual like ink is going vertically. In a line. So I guess, I don't know. The charged attack does more damage? It's gotta be. Otherwise, what's the point in charging an attack? I would love to know what vocal effects they use for, like, all of the music in this game. to make them sound like these, you know, fictional Inkling characters. Oh, don't do this. Gotta stamp. Oh god, it's really hard to do though. You gotta like really hit that ZR really fast to do what I'm doing right now. I won that samurai battle. Oh my god. I'm bringing a knife to a gunfight right now. Oh my god, yeah. Okay. I need 6 Gal Deco. Isn't that basically like a grenade launcher? I can't even think of the rotary grenade. What is that? Like a rotary grenade launcher I'm thinking of right now. I want to say M203, but I don't think that's right. I think M203 is like a single shot grenade launcher that's attached to like a rifle. No, whatever. It's a gun nerd. Make me say booyah, even though I'm trying to not die right now. Oh my god. That is one toxic mom. Do this. Oh, we got that one. Oh yeah, we're on a roll. It's like 1 out of 1, right? You know, we're on a roll. I mean, I don't know what's been up with like my hand tracking. I'm just not bothering with the hand tracking right now. It just yesterday and today, I just my right hand, like when I would try and use the right hand, it would just keep cutting out, I guess. I don't know how else to call it. I don't know how else to word it. It would just stop registering it. Oh, I forgot I was gonna do that. Oh, whatever. Too late. I don't know. I'm waiting for my next phone. I've kind of decided after really thinking about it, as someone who's used Samsung for like someone who's used Android for like over a decade since I got my first smartphone ever. Always using Android, I never wanted to do Apple. I decided I'm gonna do the iPhone 15 whenever that comes out, which is like probably later this year, because every iPhone since iPhone 10, I think, has this, they call it LiDAR technology that allows for like better face and hand tracking. The primary function was basically like, unlocking your phone. But there's been some like VTuber software that's come out that's taking advantage of that and using it for like face tracking and hand tracking. I feel like I've talked about this. I probably have talked about this, but whatever. I'm waiting to get an iPhone 15. Even though changing to a whole different ecosystem is, I don't feel like doing it. There are a lot of things I don't like about Apple as a company and the way that they do things, but I'm just gonna get an iPhone 15 so that I have that face tracking and the hand tracking that's better than what I have now. You'll be able to like actually see like my the facial expressions I make in real life. You're gonna see them. Like right now, I just let it stick with this default face. I just have to go off my voice, how I'm reacting to things. There's like a third-party software for Android that tries to mimic what the iPhone does, but I'm just gonna get the thing. Yeah. Like, Apple does do some good things, it's just, they do a lot of bad things too, as a company. Just, like how the iPhone 15 is rumored to, like, they're gonna comply. So, like, their phones now, Android phones, like, all, like, use USB-C ports now, because that's, like, become an industry standard, USB-C. And, the EU is forcing Apple to comply with that. Strictly the EU. And, like, but, Apple's just kind of like, okay, yeah, we're gonna have USB-C, but we're gonna make it so our phones only recognize a chip that's like, God, I don't know, they're putting some kind of chip in literally not just like the phone chargers, but like the cables. They're having some kind of friggin' chip in the cables so that if you're not using an Apple approved USB-C cable, your iPhone 15 is going to be like, hey, this isn't approved. We're going to limit your charge time. We're going to slow down your charge time, and we're going to slow down your transfer speeds if you're transferring data from your phone to your computer and vice versa. Which is a load of crap that's like, shouldn't be allowed. Like, that part makes me mad. Like, Apple really likes to try and milk their fan base for all it's worth. Yeah, it is scummy. It's super scummy. But if you're a VTuber and you want that tech, you need an iPhone. I could have like just bought an older iPhone outright and strictly use it for the face tracking, and then just keep using an Android phone. But I don't know. Part of me is just like, I don't know. I have this morbid curiosity about... I'm just like, you know what? We'll just see what it's like to switch platforms. I have a morbid curiosity. If I don't like if I don't like Apple's iPhone platform, I can just, the next phone, I just go back to Samsung, and then I keep that one phone, and I just use that for the tech. You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever. I just put up with it for like 3 years if I don't like it, and then I switch back. It's not the end of the world. Well, you're looking fresher than ever, and that means a big... Oh, I get a bigger locker. Oh, okay. Nice. This is what I wanted. You could display more decorations now. You can even change the way your locker looks. Hotlantis, huh? Wait, hold up. I have to go to Hotlantis for that, though? Okay. But that's what I was... Yeah, I wanted a bigger locker. I remember looking it up forever ago, how you get a bigger locker, and, I was just kind of like, whatever, I guess. And now I have a bigger locker. I have to go to Hotlantis. Was Hotlantis the, Shoot, I should have read that more closely. I think Atlantis was the area that the campaign took place in. So I like have to go back to the campaign? Question mark? Oh my god, I'll have to look that up. Whatever. The locker's just an extra fun thing anyway. It's not crucial to what we're doing here today. I'm thinking if I want to switch. No, I don't. I kind of want to keep using the Splatoon for now. Can we switch later? That goes nowhere. I have some Japanese person. Oh god, no, I'm not gonna try and do that right now. I have been slipping a bit. I'm trying to learn Japanese. You learn hiragana and katakana, which I haven't entirely mastered those two scripts, but it's like you get there and then it's like, okay, now we have to get to the thing that now we have to get to kanji. Dun dun dun. Like it's oh god. Kanji's like, so where do you even start with kanji? I did, so I've been following this one channel called Japanese Pod 101 on YouTube. They have hiragana in 1 hour and katakana in 1 hour. You learn those, like that's, hiragana and katakana is like, there's a limited amount of like characters you have to learn. It's like, I don't know, 70 something each. So you learn like 140 characters. And that's it. You learn those two. You learn 2/3 of like all Japanese. But then katakana is the tricky part because there are thousands and thousands of characters. When I say 2/3 of Japanese for the hiragana and katakana, I mean like 2/3 of like anything you're gonna any sentence you're gonna come across in Japan. Just like what you commonly come across. But then you get to kanji, and there are thousands and thousands of characters to learn. And what I learned from the same channel, they have a kanji in 45 minutes. It's obviously not going to teach you all the kanji in 45 minutes, but it teaches you like 10. They call them radicals. You learn like 10 radicals, and by the end of the video, they claim that learning those 10 radicals is going to help you understand like 30% of like the basic kind of kanji you're going to come across in just like regular Japanese whatever. We actually won that hook crab. So it's just a starting point. Why did I even start talking about this? I don't remember why I started talking about this. Oh, because the one guy. The one person on my team. So I'm working on that. That was my point. I'm working on that. It's fun trying to learn a new language, though. I mean, that's a language that I've been, like, wanting to learn for, like, a decade, and I finally just started making myself do it. Like, my particular job was, like, long story short, my job kind of just let me do that. Literally, I was just kind of doing some monotonous stuff, and my supervisor just didn't care. It was just like, he never said anything. Like, I'm literally watching these videos at work, and he just doesn't care. He's just not saying anything. And I can still do my job watching the videos. So I just, like, kept doing it day after day. And I was just like, eventually I'll soak it all in. I'm still working on it, but eventually I'll have to change how I do things, as I don't know. Yeah. I'm just kind of figuring it out day by day. But I really want to learn that language. Not just, partly because, you know, I want to, like, understand Japanese, playing Japanese games, watching anime. But also, like, eventually my friends and I will take a trip to Japan. And I just want to, like, have a more immersive experience, I guess? I don't know. Like, you could totally just take a trip to Japan and just, like, read signs, because a lot of the signs are apparently in English. But I want to have an easier time communicating with the locals. And apparently they appreciate it a lot. If you learn even a bit of Japanese, you know, if you like take the time to like even learn just some of it, they really appreciate it. They respect it. I suppose probably the same could be said about any country, though. Like, if you try to learn the language in any country, they probably respect that. Oh god. Let's do this flatline. It's probably got my number. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I should have spoke for ESL people. Wait. What does ESL mean? What does ESL mean? When we on that semi actually know what ESL stands for. English second language. Oh yeah. Oh god. Like, I find it so ironic too, like, people who learn English as a second language, a lot of the time they seem to do better at it than people who learn it as a first language. Like, at least for, like, just seeing how people write online. I have met people who just, like, they type sentences online. English is not their first language, but I'm convinced it is. Because they do it so well. The thing about, like, the thing about learning a second language in general is just that, like, you learn how to learn it. Jesus Christ. You learn how to say it proper. You learn the proper grammar first, Like, you don't learn tons of, like, you know, slang and stuff. And, I feel like just a lot of people where English is the first language, and you see how they type online, and all kinds of spelling and grammatical errors. And then, when English is not their first language, they do a better job. I know someone who, someone they used to work with. He like took an English college course, and the person who, the best student in that class was, I think, like native Korean. I think. Just, he was not American, was the point. And he was the best student in the English class. It's so ridiculous. Like, I saw a chart. Oh my god, I'm just going on a whole fucking thing. I saw a chart years ago. It was a chart full of like countries and how many languages they knew on average. The United States was 0.7. 0.7. That means that the average American does not even entirely understand the English language. Because if they did, it'd be one. They're 0.7. Like, oh my god. I say that as someone who's like just for lack of a better word, a grammar Nazi. Like, that blows my mind that just like so many people in our country, in America, do not even understand English. They can't just fully type out a sentence or something. It's, oh god. I guess I'm not entirely doing sentences that well right now either, but that's because I've been drinking. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Bathroom again. Okay, now I'm back. Let's get back into it. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. at some point too, when I hit a certain point where I feel comfortable, after I've like learned enough, after I feel comfortable having learned enough Japanese, I'm gonna start finding like just like channels and stuff I can follow. Like that's kind of like a more of a long-term goal, is to find like YouTubers or like just like vloggers or something. Like, I'm not gonna look to anime to learn Japanese. That's there's a lot of like slang in that. I want to like find sources of just like people just speaking everyday Japanese. Real people speaking everyday Japanese. And try and follow them. Follow what they're saying. I've already like had some like, it's kind of neat when or like I started playing Persona 5 again, and I'm looking at like signs in the backgrounds of like locations, and I'm like reading the hiragana or the katakana and those signs, and it's like, oh my god, this is like, I'm actually doing it. Okay, like I can pronounce it. I should clarify. Like, I can pronounce those signs, but I don't actually know what they're saying or anything. That's a whole other matter. Baby steps. I'm doing baby steps. I figure first I like learn how to pronounce the words that with the characters that I see, and then I can like start learning words. I'm trying to take it almost like how maybe, you know, a child would learn the language, a native-born child. That's the way I'm trying to take it. It's a long and tedious process, but it's also kind of fun. Hey, get back here. Oh, sit still. Sit still. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Still got me. I think I had the advantage and they still got me. Totally other random thing. I feel like it's time I finally get a PS5. There's still like some games that I can't. There's like some games that I can't entirely. I can't quite play. Like, as far as streaming goes, I can play most any game that I want to play. But if I get a PS5, it's like I truly can play whatever game I want to play as it comes out. And we're finally hit a point where you can just go to like Walmart or Best Buy or something and get a PS5. It took like 2.5 years, but we're there. But just I'm thinking between taxes and the next paycheck, I could do it. I still need to like start streaming VR games. I need to set that up. Because I know I was talking about that before I got the current PC, and now I have the current PC. So my only excuse now is I haven't actually really sat down and tried to set that up. I haven't really decided how long I wanted to play for this stream. So I was thinking 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours, whatever I felt like doing. Wasn't really super worried about like hitting any particular goals or anything. It was just kind of like I just wanted to participate in general. That being said, what did I do with them old PCs? I actually gave my roommate my old PC because he was using a laptop that was even lower spec than what I was using. It was about as old, but it was just a laptop that had like worse specs. So I just let him have it. He literally asked me like how much I wanted for it, and it was like, money? Dude, I want this thing gone. Like, just take it. So I could have gotten money from him out of it, but I was like, no, just have it. It's a good friend too, so I didn't have any qualms just giving it to him. I'm actually really bad about like getting money out of things. If I don't want the thing anymore, I'm like, I'll probably find someone who can get some real use out of it and just let them have it. I never really just like actually sell things and get my money's worth. Yeah, and they don't expect anything out of it either, you know, it's like, just, here you go. I like the guy, because he started becoming a streamer too, and his PC was like, he was trying to play games, and his laptop was just not his laptop was just not having it, and it's like, I want to make his life a little easier. If it was me, I would want, and like, if it was me and someone was just giving me a better PC to like start streaming, I would not turn that down. So, you know. Oh my god. I literally saw that and I just thought nothing of it. How did that go for you, buddy? Oh, okay, that was a good placement. Oh my god. What do you do about that? Really, like 2 people that were just like shooting beams at me. I'm not gonna do this one, it's okay. It's like there's Charlie everywhere. Is like the most cringe name, anime god. That's like, it like surprises me that there are like actual people out there that have like names like that. Like, you expect that kind of name in some kind of parody video somewhere or something. I don't know. I'm gonna change my gear. Change it up. And by changing it up, I mean probably go back to the Aerospray or something. Oh, there was a carbon roller. How's that different from the regular roller? I don't even remember. Whatever. You probably... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's totally like a teenager or something. they also probably made their account fairly early on, because that's also just, as much as I make fun of that name, like, there are probably a lot of people out there that like, they're like, I want that name. Probably think it's, yeah, just a bunch of teenagers that think it's super cool to be a god of anime, whatever that means. I feel like we've been placed against Nessie a lot. I really do love the music in this franchise. It's so fucking goofy and amazing. Oh my god, Splatbrella, or whatever they call it. Undercover Brella. Oh, that's different. That's not your average Brella, that's an undercover Brella. Yeah, I love the music, and it's like I said, like, I would love to know how they do the how they actually like, with the effects they're actually using in those vocals. Make it kind of warbly and stuff. Ink Slinger. Gunslinger. Oh my god, that umbrella. Okay. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible placement. I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad at the Reef Slider. Like, the Reef Slider can do some real damage if you know what you're doing. I do not know what I'm doing. I was literally just thinking while looking at the others, and just, yeah, no, like totally, like any of the games. I would just listen to the OST for this franchise too. This franchise. I bet you can find some playlists of just like all 3 games. We did not win that one. There's no way. I really wish it wasn't Nintendo exclusive. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess I'm fine with it because I actually have a Switch, but... yeah, I do think exclusivity is it's a net negative. Oh, hello, Zitty. Oh my god, you came in just as I was like, no, I could go another hour. I was like thinking, I could maybe go another hour. There really is nothing else like this game. If there was, I would tell you right now what it was. There's nothing else like this game. Oh god, it's so fun. I love this franchise, just in general. Yeah, I do love this franchise. I've never played this. Yeah, I think a lot of people have never played it before. Heck, there are probably even very, very few people who have like actually played the first one on the Wii U because, you know, Wii U. Who owned a Wii U? Me. I didn't buy a Wii U because of this game, but it was like I bought a Wii U because the Fifth Fatal Frame. But then like when I did buy a Wii U, I was looking at other stuff I could buy, and I was like, this looks kind of goofy. I should play this. Oh my god, it was from day one. It was so addicting. I was up at the wee hours of the morning playing with Japanese players because those were the only people that were on at that hour. So addicting. Oh no! Oh god. Okay, fine. Feels like it's been a while since that happened. I actually kind of forgot it was a thing, and then just when you forget it's a thing, it happens. Yeah, it's on Switch. The first one was on the Wii U. The second and third one are on Switch. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people don't. Well, do a lot of people not own a Switch? I guess I don't even know when I say that. But yeah, it's like you gotta get a Switch if you want to play it. I'd say it's worth it. I mean, you can always find other games that are good for your Switch too. If you do, like, if you're the kind of person that's just like, oh man, I really want to play this game. Should I get a Switch for it? You could then just be like, well, what other games could I get for that Switch if I do get a Switch? You know, that's usually how I do it. It's like, what else is available if I get this console? Yeah, Breath of the Wild. And then you have, like, Tears of the Kingdom coming out this year, too. Oh, crap, I gotta stream that. Oh, I gotta stream Tears of the Kingdom when it comes out this year, too. At an extra $10 because... Oh my god, that makes me... Oh god, that's the worst. It's like... It's one thing when you've got, like, Sony or Microsoft saying, oh yeah, games are worth like $10 more now because they cost more or something with the new generation. Like, they're already full of crap, but then you get a company like Nintendo's like, new game on console that's been out for like 6 years. Yeah, that costs $10 more because reasons. Sure, Nintendo. Sure, it fucking costs more money to make a sequel to Breath of the Wild on the same console that Breath of the Wild came out on. Sure, it costs more money. Oh god. Actually noticed games cost more lately. I will just fight. Exactly. That's exactly it. It's like companies keep coming up with excuses. Like they already charge you like what, let's just say last generation. $60 for a game, an extra like $20-$30 for the deluxe edition, and then like more money for extra DLC, and then like don't even get me started on games that had loot boxes and crap, which those are usually free to play, but still. And then it's like on top of the deluxe editions and the DLC, the game itself, like you want to charge an extra $10 now on top of all of that other crap? No. No. You're lying. Oh god, it makes me mad. Just no. Just no. They're trying to milk us for everything we're worth. The more popular video games as a franchise, the more popular video games get. Umbrella. Oh god, not Umbrella. Insert Resident Evil reference here. I don't know, because Umbrella. Yeah, that umbrella is... Well, it's a shield, so... It's a shield and also a weapon. Oh, they got us. Oh, there are a lot of people that were just mad about the game industry and just everything. Every industry is just trying to take more and more money out of us. And then rent keeps going up in countries. But like, your wages at your job just stagnate. People keep wanting more and more money out of you, but they don't give you more money to spend on more money. Diablo 4? Oh my god, don't even get me started on like Diablo Immortal. I know Diablo Immortal's not Diablo 4, but people even agree that among like online mobile gacha games, like even among mobile gacha games, like Diablo Immortal is the absolute worst. There's no reason for it to be as egregious as it is. And yeah, I'm glad I don't like I'm glad I'm not into Diablo as a franchise, because I'm not looking forward to 4. Like, I don't care about 4. Definitely didn't care about Immortal. Nobody cared about Immortal. Well, some people did, because they spent like, what, like 20, 30K on the game to not even like get a maxed out character. It's absolute garbage. I'm gonna be honest, like if mobile gaming was like all that was left, if PC gaming and console gaming just disappeared and all you had like was mobile gaming as it is now, I'd stop playing games. New hobby. Brand new hobby. Find something else to do with my life. I would stop playing video games. Things are getting bad over here too. And to make things worse, I've been accepted for disability because of your back. Yeah, oh my god, yeah. I'm glad I at least, yeah. I feel for you, man. And told me I'm not entitled to any type of help or funding at all. You're unable to work and unable to... What? How are you accepted for disability? And then, like, what I'm hearing from you right now is, like, you're accepted for disability, but you're also not accepted for disability. That's what I'm hearing when I read that. That makes no sense. Like, the only other thing that I can read from that is, yeah, okay, you're disabled. We don't care. Those are the only two things I'm reading from that. In 2017, the ruling changed over here. Yeah, that's all I'm hearing is, okay, you're disabled. We don't care. That's what I'm hearing. You literally acknowledge that you're disabled and get a job anyway. That sounds like America. That sounds like America. The US, I should say. I should say the US. I mean, there's North, Central, and South America. That's the worst. That's like you literally need to rely on other people that can actually hold a job and stuff. I can't imagine what that's like. Two types of minor disability. Oh shoot, I should actually play this. I'll read that after this match. Oh yeah, I did see that. I see that How do you know that Nikki loves me? Oh god, yeah, 2 against 1. Oh yeah. It's almost like you get a turf and peace. Hold up, someone's behind me though. Oh god, there's someone in front of me too. I asked for that. Should have gotten the person behind me. Even though it was the person in front of me that got me anyway. Their name is Melon, and the colors are green and pink, which are those are the colors of a melon. A watermelon, anyway. I don't know why that amuses me, but it does. Oh my god! Get away from me. And someone else coming. No, let's go over here. Let's see what happens. Oh god, someone's locked on me or something. Oh, they're down. That didn't work. We had it, and then we lost it. Oh well. That tends to happen. It's like those last, 60 seconds are what really matters. Alright, so there's 2 types. Minor disability, which is mine, and 1 for severely disable can't do walking or anything before it. You would be helped financially for both, but now from the minor so you're like minor disability, you're not major disability. Don't get that's what's even the point? What's even the point of being registered as minor disability if you get no benefits of any sort? Especially on a medical mattress and can't afford it. That makes me so mad. That makes me so mad. What is even the point? Why did you even bother going out of your way to be registered? What do you need to do? Break a leg too? You need to break your legs? Will that get you a bed? Oh my god. Exactly. It makes no sense or point, especially because it took 16 months to get that. It took you 16 months to be told F you. Oh my god. Poor city. Like, seriously, do they expect you to get a job? Do they expect you to get a job or what? Now we're just getting depressing here. But, can't help it. Now that you're talking about it, it's like, come on. What the heck? Get with it. UK. And the UK tries to act like it's so progressive about things, too. And then someone needs genuine help just existing as a human. And they're like, no. Oh, darn it. No contest. What does that mean? I really need to check if I'm the problem. I don't know how to see if I don't know how to see my win-loss rate. I literally don't. They do, because the disability I'm on, and I am expected to prepare for... Oh, so they do expect you to work. I've heard you talk about it. It's like, you just sound like you can't function. And then they expect you to hold a job. They expect you to work in pain, in chronic pain. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't know in your real life. Like, I don't know if you like could technically function working through the pain. You still shouldn't have to. Like, pain is pain. Like, even if you could try to ignore it and still try to do basic tasks, like, you shouldn't have to. I couldn't imagine, like... Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could-ish, but you need a lot of painkillers. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't imagine trying to do my job, but in pain all the time. It would drive me insane. Even if I could do it, it'd still drive me insane at some point. It'd be bedridden for the rest of the week. Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be even worse. If, like, I can barely function through, like, my four 10-hour days, and then my 3 days off, I'm just trying to, like, recover from the week I just had. That would destroy me mentally. I would... Oh god, not to get really, like... Not to bring up a really sensitive topic, but, like, I wouldn't blame someone if they, just wanted to stop living after that. Doing that week after week for years on end, I wouldn't blame them. Like, something needs to change. Something just needs to change in that scenario. We're playing the most unserious game right now when talking about having serious topics. You know what though? Like, I actually kind of like streams like this where I could just play something mindless, and then like we could just have. It's almost like borderline. Like we're playing a game, but it's also like borderline just chatting. I kind of like this. Just yeah. Never mind the actual subject matter. I just kind of like the idea. I'm just thinking about it out loud right now. That I kind of like the idea of just like. Just do that. This is like just chatting, but it's like I'm also playing a game. I'm looking in a way in which my permanent pain isn't as bad as some people, yeah, out there. I don't want to do anything physical. It's still so shitty. It's like your options are. I don't want to get too into like your life and like who you have to rely on to just have a place to live, but I just think about me and what. Oh no, it's okay. It makes me think about me and like if I was in that situation, I'd be so scared of like whoever I have to rely on to have a place to live. Like I'd be so scared of like when they're not there anymore, and I just become homeless because homeless and in pain and oh my god. Okay, you know, it actually is like super depressing. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, okay. I completely sympathize with you. What am I even like? I think one of my biggest like real life fears is like being homeless, living in my car or something. Like I don't know. I've seen videos of like other people who like have completely like made their life revolve around living in their car. Like they made the personal choice. Like I reject giving people money for apartments or houses, and like I'm just gonna live in my car. And I can see how if you have the right mindset, it could work, but I couldn't do it. Me personally, I couldn't do it. I like my material possessions. There was even one person actually I saw a video of like, I didn't actually watch it. I just like saw it was there. Like I could have watched it. Someone uploaded a video of like the description, the title literally was basically like living in my car with my gaming PC and stuff. Like they found a way to like be a PC gamer in a car and respect. But I like having an actual living space. That's why I love your streams and let's have friends like you. That's good, just chill and take off. Oh, Zibby. Make me tear up. I don't even really think much of doing this. Like, and then I have someone that says something like that. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, suck it, Luca. I don't know, that was just funny to me. Just like getting emotional about someone saying something about that like that, and then I kill somebody. It's just like, yeah, suck it, Luca. As I'm emotional. Oh god, we gotta get each other. Every time they get paired with like orange and purple, it's like, what is this, 1996, and it's Nickelodeon colors. Well, green's also relatable from that too, though. If you were a kid in the 90s and you watched Nickelodeon, you know, watching adults get slimed, oh my god, are you serious? The match was almost over. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that sucks. All right, well, 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, back. Okay. And so what you said before, I do really feel bad about people who have to live in their cars. Like, and the people that I'm talking about though, where they make like the YouTube videos of them living in their cars, they've made, for them it's like they've made the personal choice to live in their car. Like they could live, you know, in an apartment or something, but they've made the personal choice. They're like, you know what? I'm okay with this minimalistic live in my car lifestyle. You know, like, I don't feel bad for those people because, like, they made the personal choice. They're like, you know what? I reject the way I reject like these apartment bills and stuff. I reject the way society functions as it does, and I'm just gonna live in my car and save money. I respect it. I just, you know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It would weigh really terribly on my mental state if I tried to do that. I'd sooner just get rid of my car, because that would save me probably like $400 a month if I just got rid of my car, between paying off the loan that I got for it and not paying insurance on the car. That'd probably like an extra $400 a month. But there's America is not good about, like, if I got rid of my car, I would, like, you have to rely on a car in America pretty much. Like, if where I lived had like a 24/7 metro, I might just get rid of my car, but it doesn't. Like, I can't just get to my job. Like, in the winter, I wouldn't be able to get to my job in the winter. I'm actually going to bike to my job in the summer, but you can't bike in winter. I mean, I guess you could try and bike in winter. It would suck. I bought a bicycle to get to and from work. during the summer, but summer's only like 6 months. Well, the summer. What I mean to say is, like, where I live in the Midwest, like, half the year there's snow and it's cold and it sucks. I would not want to bike in that. I'm sitting here impatiently waiting for it to be warm enough where I can, like, go to work at, like, 5 in the morning and then leave work after. 5 a.m. is the big thing. It's got to be warm enough to, like, at 5 a.m. And I am not at that point yet. I'm mostly doing that because of cardio. I want an excuse to, like, get cardio in, like, 4 days out of the week. I'm not unique. Really, that in the UK we don't get first cars at 17. 17? 17? Dude, no. We basically get our first car at like 15 or 16. You get your permit at like 15. And then you drive around for a bit at 15. And then you take your, like, actual driver's license test. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, they call it a learner's permit. There are limitations on what you can do as a driver when you have a learner's permit. I'm trying to think if you can even have any passengers. If you can have any passengers with the learner's permit, it's like one. It's like one passenger. You can have one passenger. I suppose you need one passenger because the one passenger might be like your parents or something teaching you how to drive more, but still don't have a license. Yeah, I mean, you're not the only one. Like, there are people in America. I know people in America that still don't have a license, and they're probably like late 20s, early 30s. They just never got their license for one reason or another. You'd have to rely on others to get around. It's a thing. Oh, I got somebody. Did I get somebody? I don't think I got somebody there. Because that was a good use of that, I thought. A lot of people here don't get a car till they're nearly 20. Oh my god. And it's not even... It's going to be affordable to drive. Yeah, I don't know what it's like in the UK, but... The US, they expect you... They pretty much expect you to get a car at some point. You're definitely not gonna find, oh my god, like, they keep trying to fix traffic issues and stuff, but, the easiest solution to a traffic issue would just set up a trains going from city to city, but no, they're not gonna set that up in this country, no. Just more lanes on the highway, get a car. Did a quote for me just to see, and it would cost over $1,200 just for the insurance. £1,200 for the insurance? What the heck? I pay like... I'm paying like 160 right now, and that's a lot. That's a lot. 160 USD is a lot for a year. Oh, for your year. Okay. I thought you meant a month. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, no. When insurance is good, I'm paying like $80 USD. But I was in an accident last fall, and that jacked it up to... That doubled it. That literally doubled it, me being in an accident. Let's see. Yeah, what would that even be? Yeah, well, it was entirely my fault. Wasn't even like I say accident. I mean, it technically was an accident, but I should really just call it a collision because I was I was panicking about how like I was gonna be late for work, driving, you know, at like 5:30 in the morning when I couldn't even see because it was night. What's happening? Hold on, I'll get back to that. They're doing a halftime report. Okay. Oh, Nessie's winning. I'm surprised. Oh. I just realized I don't know which team Shiver and Fry are on. I assume left, middle, right. I assume Shiver's Team Nessie. Which is fine. I'm trying to be genuine about which team I pick. Like, as much as I want to just be Team Shiver all the time, because Shiver's my favorite. I don't want to just pick the team that Shiver's on just because she's on it, you know. Streaming from the car? Wait, what? No, I don't stream from my car. What? What are you talking about? What? No, I do not stream from my car. I literally couldn't stream from my car. I mean, I guess I technically could stream from my car. That caused the accident? But what? Oh, you're saying that I, like, was streaming while driving at 5 a.m. going to work? Like, no. What? No. No. Who would do that? You see me stream for like 10 minutes as I drive to work? Like, that was insane. Yeah, I don't know. I panicked driving to work. I was like not paying. My brain was so focused on I'm gonna be late that I like wasn't even like looking at what was in front of me. And I was driving on a road where like a curve was coming up. And I didn't slow down in time. I was going too fast, and then I like didn't slow down. I wasn't like paying attention to be like, oh crap, a curve's coming up. I should slow down so I don't slam into the curb at the curve. So I didn't slow down in time. I slammed the brakes, but it didn't matter. I just like drove into the curb so hard that I completely screwed up my underside and my wheel, and like it was like $5,000 worth of damage, which my insurance covered, save for like I had to do like a I don't know, like a $300 deductible or something. And then my insurance was like, well, of course, you know, American insurance was like, well, you're a terrible driver, so I guess we're gonna charge you way more because you're much more of a liability now. Yeah, it does suck. I've considered trying to find a different insurance company. Because it's also just partly like the way insurance works in America is like the longer you're with the company, the more they just kind of charge you in general. It's almost like you have to at some point be like, yeah, I'm going to shop around because you guys are charging me too much. Suck it. Use the same gear often enough and the level up. Yeah, okay. Flex and strong spray ability, so he's better. You want to This guy's not telling me anything I don't already know. For it to double though, from that one accident, it's just ridiculous. Like, okay, I expected it to go up, but doubled? It's like internet providers. Got to argument with them once and threatened to leave or else they Dude, yeah, you can negotiate, probably. And I mean, at that point, you're negotiating. A trade offer. You stop charging so much or I leave. Alright. probably do like a few more matches. I don't know. We'll see. I don't actually have any plans today, but you know, car insurance usually gets cheaper. Also, see, that's how it should be. It should be like loyalty perks, but no, in America it's like the opposite. It's like, oh, they try to pull you in with like cheap prices, and then they figure they can get away with charging more if you stick around. Because you're just going to be like, oh, well, like, I want to stay with who I'm with. I don't want to, like, go through all the trouble of, like, shopping around and stuff. I'm comfortable with this, so I guess I'll just pay the little extra to keep with them. That's definitely the mentality that's going on with these companies. It happens with rent, too. The rent here, like, you can get a new place for somewhat cheap, and then they keep raising it like every single year. Our rent here, we're going on like what, year 3 here, and where I'm living right now with my roommate, and they brought it up like a whole $50 friggin' to just stay here. Same situation we had last year. Just like, no. They're like, yeah, if you want to keep living here, extra $50 a month between the two of you. It's ridiculous. And that was after it already went up last year, you know what I mean? Like, went from like, what, 650 USD to 7 something USD to like, now it's like 750 USD a month between the two of us. It's a load of crap. A lot of people had that too. Or like, I saw it on Facebook. Like, not that I'm like really on Facebook much, but I did check Facebook one day, shortly after everybody else was getting what their new rates were going to be. Everyone was talking about how like they're being charged extra like $50 a month to live at the same place they were already living at. Yeah, $50? Yeah, I was thinking, no. It went up like twice that. Yeah, 26 USD would be 26 USD would be a little believable, expected. Like, people probably wouldn't actually complain about that, like, because it'd be expected. But $50 USD. That's a load of crap. There's no reason for it. They just want money. They just want more money. They want to keep taking and taking and taking. The older generation acts like my generation's so entitled and we want everything. You're like, no, dude. Like, this is what we're talking about. We want to just not be charged an extra $50 a month every year that we have to renew our lease. Without getting any extra pay at our company or our job, you know. I mean, you will get extra pay, but it's like, it doesn't keep up. It stagnates. Wages stagnate as bills just keep going up and up and up every single year. Nobody can keep up. And then they wonder why they're then they wonder why the middle class is dying off. Oh my god, I just realized the conversation we're getting into. This is not the kind of thing I want to like actually get into, like during streaming and stuff. I do not want to be like a political content creator or something. I just wanted to talk about games. Anyway. We have council tax. No, yeah, I know. It's okay. It is what it is. It happens. I can still, like, we could talk about this stuff in a stream, I guess, and, you know, I still just don't make videos about this kind of thing. Council tax, which doubled So you're 200 pounds? You're getting charged like an extra 200 pounds for some kind of tax? Like, goes towards local upkeep of the area and emergency services. Well, you know what? Upkeep and emergency services at least sounds like... It sounds better than, you know, Americans keep getting taxed to have the hugest military possible. I just hope that, I'm not... Oh yeah, I hope this isn't, like, people aren't, like, rolling their eyes over this coming up in a stream. I just totally got sucked into it too. Yeah, I don't. Oh, God. I'm not even really a political person. I just, in general, politics bore me. But there's just certain things I care about, you know, things that directly affect me. Yeah, we both just sucked each other in. Oh well. Probably a lot of people can relate to, you know, what I was talking about wages stagnating and bills going up. Did I RE4 today? If I did, we'd be watching it. Tomorrow. Today was like a God, yeah. A sidetrack to me getting sidetracked to Hogwarts Legacy, because I got sidetracked from Hogwarts Legacy to play Resident Evil 4, and I got sidetracked from Resident Evil 4 to play this because the Splatfest happens when it happens, you know. You either participate or you don't. Tomorrow, I'm gonna finish Resident Evil 4. Like, I don't see why I wouldn't finish Resident Evil 4 tomorrow. Yeah, those disconnects. Oh my god. And then after that, then I want to finish Hogwarts Legacy, and then we do whatever else after that. And there's some other games I want to play. A few other games I want to play. Too many games came out in like the first few months of this year. It was just so front-loaded with new games. I couldn't keep up. Like a Dragon, Ishin, Fatal Frame 4 remake. We did Dead Space remake. March and April. Yeah, mental for releases. The whole year. Oh god, these whole first like 3 months. January, February, March. I feel like so many games came out. Like 5 or 6 games. I couldn't keep up as a streamer. Like I couldn't keep up with all of them. Plus now I'm like thinking like I'm actually gonna buy a PS5 in like the next month or so. After I get my taxes done. I've been pretty late on my taxes. I probably should have had them done by now, but I didn't. It took me too long to set up an appointment with the people I do my taxes through, and they only had like one day available. Literally had 1 day left for me to go in, and it was like mid-April. So Starfield. I keep forgetting that Starfield's actually gonna happen. Yeah, God, I'm probably gonna have to play that one too. I have to at least try that one out. I probably won't finish it. Knowing me, probably not. I've never finished a Bethesda game. I'm probably not gonna finish it, but I'll probably at least do a few streams of it. I wonder if it's actually gonna be good. It's probably gonna be like any other Bethesda game where it's like you find a lot of things to like about it. Oh my god, are we waiting for a match? I don't think we are. Probably like a lot of things that to like about it, but it's probably gonna be buggy as hell because Bethesda. Did you ever try Prey? I was open to playing the game. Assuming you're talking about the the 2015 version or whatever. Because there's like Prey. There was Prey that was on the 360, and then there was Prey that was on last gen. Honestly, something about the 360 version of Prey sounds more interesting. Because it's like you play a Native American that his family gets abducted or something. It sounded less sterile than the mid 2010s version. Made by Bethesda. You're probably talking about you're probably talking about the latter. The previous gen version, not the 360 gen version. Space one. They're both space. The Native American one was like abducted by aliens. That's also space. But I know what you mean. I think I know what one you're talking about. The newer one. Yeah, I never thought about playing the newer one. Oh yeah. There was an older version of Prey and there's a newer version of Prey. They're completely different. I don't even think that the newer one's a remake of the older one. It's just different. They just gave it the same name. But yeah, no. I know what you're talking about. You never actually considered just playing it. Well, I did consider playing it in general, but never considered streaming it. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's they're two different games. Same name. Same name. I don't know why, but the older one sounded more interesting to me than the newer one. Well, I watched a bit of the old one too. Yeah. I watched a bit of somebody play the old one. It just seemed more interesting. But, yeah, never considered streaming either version. I feel like I have like plenty of options for things to stream. I've really considered like it's kind of hard to get myself to go back to play older stuff, which isn't entirely true because I did play Nightmare Before Christmas last Halloween. But so many new games will come out. Consider those instead. I'm not opposed to just playing. I'm not opposed to playing older games. It's just I feel like I need a good reason to do it. So surprised I streamed RE4. Oh yeah. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Like. The second that I heard that RE4 was going to be remade, my two thoughts were like, this doesn't need a remake. The original still holds up. But my other thought was like, yeah, I'm going to stream it. Even if I think it doesn't need a remake, I'm still going to stream that remake. I know I am. And then we like actually got like a trailer for it, and I'm like, okay, it still didn't need a remake, but now I kind of want it, now that I saw it in action. I probably would be less inclined to have gotten the remake if I didn't stream. But at the same time, it was such a good remake that I might have been convinced anyway if I wasn't a streamer. I don't entirely know, to be honest, but... Oh yeah, Aliens Champion. Oh, it's been like 3 hours, hasn't it? Whatever, I don't feel like quitting. My mindset going into the stream was like, we'll see how I feel at 2 hours. And then we'll see how I feel at 3 hours. And 3 hours in, I'm like, nah, we can keep going. Yeah. That being said about not needing a remake though, I said it didn't need a remake. But this one YouTuber that I follow, his name's Spawnwave. It's kind of an inspiration for me, like doing game news. He did a poll on just basically his fan base. Just did a poll for his fan base on like, have you played the original from 2005? And it was way more 50-50 than I thought it would be. And the fact that like a lot of people just like hadn't played the original, despite its renown and how many re-releases it had, made me be like, huh, crap. Maybe a remake isn't like the worst idea. Then maybe Capcom was onto something. What do you rate Ari for remake? Now that I'm near the end? I don't know. They both have their merits. The original and the remake have their merits. There are things about the remake I like more, and there are things about the original that I like more. I think the things for the original, it's mostly the voice acting and like remake Ada. Remake Ada's face is the only thing I like. Like the original's. The butterfly dress in the original was more iconic of an outfit, even though it didn't make sense for the setting. It's not like she was at a cocktail party or something. So it makes less sense, but it was just more iconic. And her voice is not even as good as it was in the Resident Evil 2 remake, because they changed the voices between the Resident Evil 2 remake and the Resident Evil 4 remake, because union stuff, which is like the same reason the voices in Resident Evil 2 remake, which is different in general, is because the voice actors union stuff. And but even besides the dress and the voice, just her personality in general, the things she said, they weren't as mysterious. They were more cold. She was just more cold in general in the remake. Like, I kid you not, like, if it weren't for her calling Leon handsome in a fourth game, I would just think that she was just misandrist. I would just think that she was just misandrist. Like, seriously? Kind of like how Jill was in Resident Evil 3 remake. Jill in Resident Evil 3 remake had a lot of feminist undertones that weren't there in the original. And I felt kind of the same way about Ada. It's just, if it wasn't for her saying handsome, like, literally if it wasn't for that, I just think like she just was like Leon, typical cis white male, you know. Like, yeah, she sounded bored. Yeah, she totally sounded bored. So like, on top of the union thing, apparently that voice actor is the same one that played Ada in that live action Welcome to Raccoon City that I never watched because I have zero interest in watching that. I'm not gonna watch it. Don't even try to make me. Apparently it's the same person. I wouldn't know because I never watched it, but that's what I was told. It's actually the same person. Capcom, I guess, just liked her in that Welcome to Raccoon City movie, and they were like, let's just get her to voice Ada in the remake, Resident Evil 4 remake. She doesn't do a good job. I don't think she does. But it's not just her, it's also the direction they took with Ada in that one, the lines they made for her. I think even if they had, like, the Resident Evil 2 remake Ada, it still would feel more cold because of the direction they took with it. So they didn't like them getting rid of the content without replacing. So, like, yeah, like, if you're gonna get rid of stuff, at least replace it. Like, Resident Evil 3 remake, they got rid of stuff and they didn't replace it. They just got rid of it. Like the clock tower, the graveyard. They just got rid of that stuff without even replacing it with something. The factory, they replaced the factory with like a second nest. Like in Resident Evil 2 Remake, there were like 2 nests in Raccoon City. I was fine with that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot you guys were like talking the other day how like you thought I could do a better Ada. Of Ada and Welcome to Raccoon City? Okay, I'll check that out later. But yeah. Ada could have been better. Krauser's voice sucked too. I've said that like at least twice on camera. His voice sucked. And I definitely said that yesterday when we were playing yesterday. His voice sucked. I wasn't a fan of Sadler's voice either. We heard Wesker over the phone talking to Ada. It was okay. There was no replacing the original voice actor for Wesker. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. He got like canceled for something or something. Voice actors always getting canceled these days. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did that. Like me with that Ada voice. Like, see you around. Yeah, no, yeah. It would be fun to voice Ada, just like as a fan thing. Like it would be fun. I like that kind of voice. Said something 20 years ago. Like, yeah, exactly. Said something 20 years ago. The Twitter dredged up. Yeah, pretty much. That's probably what it boiled down to. I don't even remember what the controversy was, but it's always I always defend the voice actor at this point anymore because like it's like always the odds are that whatever they're getting canceled for it's a complete nothing burger, and people just want clout on Twitter, clout chasing. Oh god, we are waiting a long time for this match. I don't think it's gonna happen. Could just keep saying random Ada voice lines while we're waiting, you know. Leon, long time no see. Understand people change. Yeah, exactly, that too. Something you said 10 years ago, like, is irrelevant to who you are as a person now. Like, there's no way you haven't changed in 10 years. And that's the thing, too, is people like to pretend that, like, that's just who you are. Like, you could just dig up all kinds of sins that they've done in their life, like even like not even the last 10 years, like the last probably like 2 years, just sins that they've done. Like, oh my god, are we gonna get into this too now? Oh my god. I've just like watched other YouTubers. They will seems to be a very consistent trend with people who will like call out people who like you know, the lolly like body style in anime and stuff. They'll call them out on it. Yeah, these disconnects are terrible. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, if you like lolly, you're a pedophile." And then you go look at their likes on Twitter, cuz Twitter lets people see what your likes are public on Twitter. And then there are just so many cases of people saying that, "Oh yeah, if you like lolly, you're a pedophile." And then you go look at their likes on Twitter, and they like all kinds of lolly content. Or Shota, which is basically the same thing as lolly, but people like to pretend it's not because it's like boys instead of girls or something. It is. I'm not particularly into lolly content or Shota, but like, come on. Who cares? It's not a big deal. It's a body type. In anime, it's like, it's not real. Like, nobody's looking at somebody in real life and be like, "Oh yeah, you got a lovely body type." Like, nobody does that. Nobody does that. Period. Full stop. It's and it just irks me, especially since they're like totally. Yeah, maybe they're hiding something about themselves. Yeah, right? No, they're projecting. They're projecting. They are projecting. That's the word, projecting. When you're like problems you have with yourself, and you're putting them on other. You're projecting them on other people. Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like I said enough. They completely undermine that word too. When oh, not lolly. They undermine that word. They undermine it. I don't even say that word. But they undermine it when they're just throwing it around left and right. Just like, oh my god. Yeah, okay. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. It's like I have opinions about these things, and I think my opinions are valid, but I just don't even like using these words. Something that will always be challenged, and yeah, people will never be happy with it. But people just, they'll find anything to. There's no winning. There's no winning with anything. Especially as streamers, gotta be careful with some on Twitter, bro. You judge up your content. Oh no. When I started becoming a content creator, I expected me to say stuff that would get me canceled on Twitter. I went into it expecting some BS, some real BS. It's whatever. I followed them on Twitter, and I I look at their profiles, I'm like, trying to see if there are any red flags. So far, no. People seem pretty good so far. The people that follow me and want me to follow back. But if I ever did if someone ever followed me and I followed them back, and then I say something they don't like and they just try to cancel me, I'll just block them. Kind of I looked in your profile. Yep, totally. I have yet to actually come across someone that tries to cancel me or something. But I'm also a nobody so far. So we'll see how that goes down the road. Well, maybe don't try to cancel me, and we'll be good. Yeah, I went into this having trying to have the thickest skin I could. You need a thick skin to be a content creator. Oh god. Oh yes, come down here. I can get you. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh god, there's 2 other people. Oh, they got it. Doing commentary gameplay on YouTube. I don't think it would even be popularly liked. I mean, that's okay if it's not popularly liked. I mean, if you just feel like doing it, but I guess that's the question you have to ask yourself. Do you want to do it because you think it'd be fun to do, or are you like expecting something out of it? Because I don't, like, me doing what I'm doing, I don't expect anyone to like watch me, or like, I don't do this expecting, like, yeah, part of me long term, I guess, kind of wants to try and get like, people that are willing to pay to a Patreon or something. But at the same time, I'm doing this because I want to play these games, and I think I might as well stream it. It's kind of fun to stream it, and I just talk. Like, if this goes nowhere, I'm not gonna. I'm fine with that. Like, if it goes nowhere, I'm fine with it. It's just what do you actually want out of it? I mean, for hobby, but also people. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a totally fine mentality to have. That's what I have. It's like, this is a hobby for me right now. Like, I guess at the same time I kind of see that it's a second job. Almost like a fake it till you make it kind of thing. But just temper your expectations, I guess. Like, I say just do it. I say just do it and see what happens. If it goes nowhere, like, oh well, you tried. If you just keep doing it because if you find yourself doing it anyway because it's fun, like, there you go. Maybe you're like, okay, I'm not making money off this, but this is still like, still a fun thing for me to do. The biggest thing is marketing yourself. You gotta, I don't know. If you really want to like make money off it, there's more thought that goes into it. Like, you don't have to really be someone with a personality to. Going back to what I was saying earlier about how I watch like these compilation videos of people rage quitting games. Like, somebody somewhere figured out that they could just take clips of people raging in games and make compilation videos of them without even like doing any voiceovers or anything. And that was making them money. I don't know. There's marketing into it. I'm gonna be right back. I'm thinking probably like a couple more matches and probably call it good. Like 3.5 hours. Could do play games anyway, so it won't hurt to record loads. Yeah, I mean pretty much. Like if you're fine, like if you're gonna do them anyway, and if you have no issue hitting the record button on software. That's the thing too, you have to look at it if you want to like actually stream or if you want to just record. If you just want to record, you could do OBS. If you want to stream, there's a little more, oh god, stream. So like if you want to do Streamlabs, which is like what everybody else does, that's like 20 USD a month. That's money. You gotta actually pay money to do what I'm doing. You can... Well, I think there is this free version of Streamlabs. I pay for Streamlabs, I think, because... Yeah, if you want to have custom themes and if you want to multi-stream, you have to pay for that. But if you just want to, like, stream on... Like, say if you just want to stream on Twitch and you don't care how your overlays look, like, you could just do that. You just downloaded OBS yesterday? Okay, yeah. I mean, that works too. You could just upload videos on YouTube. That's free. It depends on exactly what you want to do. Like, you can do things for free. You just have to, like, give up certain liberties, I guess you'd say. God, and then there's this, if you want to stream and you don't want to use Streamlabs, or multi-stream, I should say. If you want to multi-stream and not use Streamlabs, your only alternative is spending twice as much on this site called Restream, which I just think is ridiculous. Your two options are $20 a month to stream or $40 a month to stream. That's why I went back to Streamlabs after quitting Streamlabs for a bit, because Streamlabs was in some kind of controversy like a year and a half ago. And a lot of people were just boycotting Streamlabs because they stole stuff from like another site. I think it was actually Restream. And but Restream charges twice as much, and so it's like, do I really want to like spend twice as much to multi-stream just to stick it to a company? Yeah, Streamlabs is 20 a month, Restream is 40 a month, and Restream is less, technically. Streamlabs is OBS, but... because OBS is open source, right? Technically anybody can make their own version of OBS. They can change things. And Streamlabs did just that, and then they charged for their version of it, which technically is not okay. Oh yeah, no, I know you think 20 is expensive when you don't have a job and you can't get a job because back issues. Like that's why like when I realized I had to tell you that Streamlabs is $20 a month to multi-stream. That's still multi-stream and have themes though. You could just like you'll be fine if you decide you want to stream and use it. Like there is a free version of Streamlabs. Like if you just want to stream to Twitch with Streamlabs and you don't care about themes, you can do it for free. Maybe people like you and you can set up a Patreon and they give you money on Patreon and you can then upgrade your stream with the Patreon money. And it's an option. Yeah, yeah. I technically have a Patreon account. I just need to like actually finally set it up completely and then market it. Marketing's been in the back of my head. Getting comfortable just doing content has been the forefront of my head. it's like after I get comfortable doing this stuff, then I can be like, hey, people can give me money if they want. I had to word that completely differently. Can people give me money? Like, no, I'm not begging. Just people can give me money if they want. I'm looking for the people that like actually like me out for like, they're like, yeah, I literally will give you money. Give me a way to give you money. You know, I'm looking for those people. I'm not gonna beg people for money. If you want to just watch me and not give me money, that's totally fine. I don't care. I appreciate you just being here. I appreciate you just lurking, watching the videos. Heck, watch the streams after they're live. Just watch the replays of the streams. Like, that's fine with me. Heck, if someone started just doing Twitch clips of me, a completely different content creator just started doing Twitch clips with me, and other people watch that, and it led them to me, like, I'd be fine with that. I'll just let that person do their thing. If it makes people go, hey, I like this content creator, I want to go find them, like, that's free advertising. You know what I mean? Like, why would you complain about that? Oh, I appreciate that, City. I needed to set up that Patreon and start, like, actually pushing people towards it. Even though, you know, I only get, like, what, 3 or 4 viewers a stream anyway. I'm gonna do one more match, and then I will call it good for today. We went all the way. We got all the way to champion today. So that's only like there's only like one more. There's champion, and there's, I think they changed it. It used to be queen and king, depending on your gender in the game, but now they don't have genders in the game because modern audiences. And so yeah. I just wanted to participate. Say I did something. I did something. Just reading Patreon and GoFundMe. Oh, I don't actually have an answer to the question. They're 2 different sites. Patreon's more... Yeah, I definitely know Patreon's more accepted. You say GoFundMe, and I think of someone who, they don't really earn the money, if you know what I mean. Like, they're just like, I need money, please give me money. That's more begging. Patreon, I think, more goods for a service. Oh, that's a personal thing, though. You know what I mean? That's just like my personal opinion. If you wanted objective differences between the two, like, should I open a GoFundMe or a Patreon? That's you'll have to find a video for that or something. I don't actually have an answer for that. I would say open a Patreon, though, instead of a GoFundMe. Yeah, when I think of GoFundMe, I think of my apartment set on fire. I need help getting into an apartment. Please help me. You know what I mean? Patreon's like, I'm doing a service. If you want to support me continuing to do this service, feel free, keyword, feel free to give me money. Yeah, emergency money versus donation, or donation for help. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what GoFundMe is. I think that's the intended purpose of GoFundMe. Patreon is, yeah, exactly, supporting a content creator. Versus like, this person's in need, I want to help them. Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of GoFundMe. Oh god. about hobbies? You want to get back into music? You used to do music? Have you ever told me that? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that about you. You used to play the piano and viola. No, I didn't know that. Maybe you've never told me that. It's a shame to let that go to waste. Yeah, I agree. That is a shame to let that go to waste. Oh god, 666 points? Oh, we gotta change that. That'll drive me insane. I really like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm waiting for the local luthiers to get back to me about my violin so I can start practicing that again. I want to play violin for the group of people that were like thinking about starting something for like the local Renaissance festival. And it's like I could play violin. I could also just sing. Worst case scenario, I just sing. But I'm waiting for them to finish changing the strings and the horsehair on the bow on my violin. And then I can start practicing violin again, because actually even after they do that, I still need to practice violin, because I'm like... I started getting into like intermediate skill level, and then I didn't keep up with it. But yeah. Anyway. So yeah. We're still still in a backlog for the violin shop. Yeah. It's been like a month now. I'm still waiting. They get so many people. They have so many customers. They're just swamped all the time, always. It'll take them like... I kid you not, when I started like contacting them, it took them like 2 days to get back to me about a text message. Yeah, they're so friggin' busy. A lot of patience involved in that. Worst case scenario though, I just sing for the Renaissance Festival, and like maybe down the road my violin's good to go. And then I like actually get myself to a decent skill level. And then someday, a few years down the road, I have a hurdy-gurdy and I'm playing that instead. Fingers crossed. But thank you for joining me today. I had fun talking about stuff and, you know, doing the Splatfest. If I'm feeling up to it, tomorrow we're going to finish Resident Evil 4, and then after that, go back to Hogwarts Legacy until I finish that and then do something else. Got a few games in mind. Anyway, yeah. All right. I will see you later. I'm singing those Sweetheart Gary tunes. Yeah, sure. After I get the friggin' thing. All right. I'll see you later. Johnny.